Beautiful people, I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365. So, welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you know about me is in the description below. This will be past, present, or future you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Please remember that tarot is a tool and not the final rule. It's a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. Hope you all are doing wonderful and great and feeling fine. Okay, today we're starting off and tapping into the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, any placement in your chart. Gemini, okay? What is it Gemini's get to know for their highest good? How can it be of assistance for their highest good? But please tell the Gemini to help them out at this time in their life. At this time. All right. One second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Gemini, we're starting off with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in the upright, it represents celebration, but it came out upside down. So, Gemini, there could be a concern about you having some kind of celebration. This could be you being paranoid, maybe anxious, maybe being concerned about having some kind of successful outcome. This could be in your career. This could be in a project that you're working on, a passion project. This could be something personal in your life within some kind of relationship or connection. But there is a worry about you being successful. If this is not your energy, Gemini, this could be someone around you. There could be someone very concerned about the Gemini. Okay, once again, collective, someone is in the business of what? Minding your business, okay? So, Gemini, if this isn't your energy, being worried about being successful or having a positive outcome of a situation that you're dealing with, this is someone around you, someone watching you, studying you. They can be pocket watching you. They can be passing judgment on your life choices, on your relationship, on your career, how you do things, how you carry yourself. I'm picking up on the energy of someone gossiping or slandering your character, just about the choices that you make. This could be a family member as well, okay? Someone, a relative, maybe gossiping about you and speaking about you in your personal life, okay? Someone's very concerned, Gemini, about you being successful because we have the Emperor here. And the Emperor is a leader. The Emperor does not need anyone. Very self-efficient, very resourceful. You know how to delegate your affairs. And this is your true energy. This is your true nature, Gemini. And that's why someone is very concerned with trying to slander or hinder your growth. They are already aware of who you are. They see you as an emperor. You're like an intimidation. And so you may say to yourself, how am I an intimidation? Okay? Gemini, let me tell you something. There are people who envy the smallest things to the largest things. And there are people who become jealous and envious because you are peaceful. You could be someone who is peaceful. You can be someone who is just very resourceful. When things arrive, when things happen, when life hits the life, and you're someone who knows how to figure ish out. Okay, I'm also picking up Gemini. You're very private. If you have something going on personally, whether it's a financial problem, whether you need to look for another job, whether you're relocating, when it comes to your personal business, you're very private. And so this could cause an intimidation as well because people, they want to be in the business of minding your business. So even though they know nothing about you, they choose to slander. That means they're sitting up, making up stories and pretending, they're pump faking as if they know everything about you. Now, just because someone is your relative doesn't mean that they know all your business. No one knows what anyone does once they turn the corner, okay? Because we all have our own lives, especially as adults, but they see you as the energy of the Emperor. Okay, very successful, very abundant, very wise or smart, male or female. Remember, gender is fluid in tarot. And so this person is, they're just jealous and envious, and they want to try to stop your growth. Because if you're in the energy of the Emperor, this is where they see you, they know that it's nothing but up from here. And so they're very concerned, okay? They're very concerned with your growth. When in reality, they need to focus on themselves because Spirit is saying with the Eight of Wands here, this is not your energy, Gemini. This is your hater's energy. This is this person that is trying to slander your character, who is gossiping about you, maybe gossiping in the family. This could also be someone in the work setting, someone on your job, a coworker at work gossiping about you. Maybe you called off a day, maybe you had a sick leave, or maybe you came in late, whatever it is. They're finding every little thing to try to critique your life, critique your choices. They're so focused on you that they are becoming blinded to the things that they need to fix and reflect on in their life. As you see, this person is blindfolded. This is because there is a misappropriation of their energy and their focus. Their focus is in the wrong direction. They're worried and concerned about the growth of the Gemini instead of focusing on themselves, okay? You may hear of this person having different problems or situations arriving in their personal life. Things may begin to unexpected upheaval. Spirit is saying an unexpected upheaval. You may hear about them having problems, maybe in their relationship, in their marriage. They may have some kind of dent financially. They may end up having financial hardships. They could have problems on their job, problems in the household, not getting along with their siblings or their children if they are parents, okay? And that's because it's time for them to direct their energy, instead of looking up to see what Gemini is doing onto themselves, and go into reflection mode and find out what makes them happy and what are their passions. And so right now, your hater is just having a misappropriation of energy here, and they're becoming very distorted. Their view of life is becoming increasingly distorted the more that they focus on you, okay? And so Spirit is saying you could be fully aware of who this person is. This could be someone whom you've possibly had to front off at one time or another. I'm hearing especially if it's a relative, okay? You could know who this is, who likes to gossip, who likes to just keep trouble, going on, who just loves, with the Ten of Swords energy. This is someone who loves to carry the bone. They're a bone carrier. When you see them coming, if there's a family gathering, this is the person who's likely to start some ish before the night is over, before it's time to clean up and everyone head home. This is the person who brings the gossip, who brings the trouble, who brings the turmoil. This is the person who likes to have petty arguments and disagreements and confrontations with people. This is the person likely to fight over the last piece of chicken. Okay. But the next card we have here, Gemini, we have Justice, okay? And so you could have Libra in your chart. But I see you, okay? I see you. I see you with this card here as this person is pinned up against the wall. I see you possibly maybe fronting this person off. And when I say fronting them off, I don't mean get into a confrontation, Gemini. Possibly having just an adult conversation. I see you doing this one-on-one, like asking a person, is everything all right? I've been hearing a lot of stuff, it shouldn't be like this. We're family. What is the problem? Or if this is a coworker at work, be careful with that, Gemini. Okay, this person may try to, if you try to have a private conversation and this is someone at work and is not a relative, they may try to escalate the conversation on purpose. So if you do want to talk to someone, be careful if it's someone on the job, because Spirit is saying you may be speaking discreetly at a low, moderate tone, and this person may try to escalate their voice intentionally to make it come off as if you're creating some kind of conflict. When in actuality, you just want the nonsense to stop. But Spirit is also saying that we can't control what other people, are saying about us or how they feel about us. So this may just be someone you need to disassociate yourself from, not let them know your business, but really just tune them out, ignore them. If they want to waste their time and their energy, as precious as life is, and allow you to build mansions in their heads, and allow you to be their topic of discussion every day, Spirit is saying just to tune this person out, because this Six of Wands that they are desiring, it looks like it's coming back on them with the Eight of Wands, okay? Because what we put out, it actually comes back. And I say this because it's true, okay? So you're fine. No weapon formed against the Gemini will ever prosper. It will always return to its rightful sender, okay? All right, and so Gemini, you are air energy, so you make things move. You are necessary, okay? Look at this Emperor here. He's standing there like, I am necessary. So Gemini, you are necessary. You don't have to be intimidated or be moved. This is just or anxious or worried. This is just a spiritual notification. The spirit is saying that you are aware of who this hater is. Okay. But once again, be mindful if it's someone at work because they may try to turn it into some kind of false accusations, or while you're trying to be discreet, they're going to get loud and get, try to get attention, and okay. The next cards that we have here is the Ace of Wands here. And so, continue looking forward, handling your business. As you see this person, dressed up, he has his briefcase, his lunch, his trench, his tools. Looks like he could be maybe some kind of artist, some kind of architect, some kind of designer, engineer. But whatever it is, metaphorically speaking, stay focused on you, stay focused on your life, making sure that you are content, that you and your loved ones are safe. And it's a good idea to be aware, but don't give too much attention to this nonsense. Energy does go where the mind flows, and you can trust and know that you are safe. Okay. Once again, this is just a spiritual notification, and spirit is saying your best bet is just to disengage with this person as much as possible. Okay. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Gemini.